Welcome back to the Oddcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Ricky.
And we're just two odd dudes who decided to start a podcast.
And today we are talking about Christmas.
Christmas.
Post-Christmas stories.
And this will probably come out after the New Year, so Happy New Year.
It definitely will come out after New Year because that's the 3rd.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Monday. Because we're recording after Christmas.
We're going to release this one on the 29th, 30th.
No, it'll come out on Monday for us, which is less than a week away.
Yeah.
But we recorded this post-Christmas because we wanted to talk about what we got for Christmas and how Christmas has evolved for us as
throughout the ages.
Humans.
Yeah.
As young boys into almost old men.
Old boys.
On our way to old men.
Yeah, there you go.
young old dudes.
Yeah, dudes.
That are
we're in the dude phase for sure.
Dude phase for sure. So we did some polls and stuff, so we'll talk about that. I have one hot topic I want to talk about, which is the first couple of polls, because I was on the text of that, and I have some thoughts.
Okay.
On those. So
I'm ready.
I'm ready to get into this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get to the Oddcast.
We asked you a few questions. I think we asked you, 6 questions? 5 questions.
We asked you 5 questions. You asked the questions.
Yeah, I asked you 5 questions on the Instagram. Also, hopefully you got to see my photo that I had on there. I just looked at myself in the video. Is my patch not straight?
No, it is not.
Well, I'm just going to have to leave it.
I mean, it is what it is at this point.
Yeah, I can't go through that one.
He looks stupid.
Don't if you're listening with your eyes, you should probably just start looking with your ears or whatever we say. Anyway, hopefully you saw the photo on the Instagram of me in my comfy.
Yep. 120 people saw it.
120 people. Those things are the best.
It was gone. Yeah.
They're a great, for the first hour of your morning, just throw that on. When it's cold in your house.
Are you really, you want to go with they're the best?
It's just of literally anything ever, Ricky, they're the best.
Of anything ever?
Anything ever.
All right, I'm going. Okay.
Name a thing.
Have you ever had a really, are you going to say it's better than the awesome Oddcast hoodies we have?
It's the best. I said it's the best. But you know what would be the best? If we got an Oddcast comfy.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would look as good. I think you got to have one or the other. You got to commit.
I think it's an odd enough piece of apparel that it would work just fine.
Maybe. You have fans of the comfy, but no, not the comfy. Some of our friends are fans of that style of thing.
Right, but they called it the Huggle.
Yeah, which is not as good of it.
There's another one that's called the Oodie or the Oodie, which I feel like is just hoodie, but
even worse.
Without that.
Well, I mean, that's all it is. It's a hoodie. You're wearing.
It's a real big, Sherpa lined hoodie.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's great. It's so funny because they're one size fits all. So if you haven't seen the photo, it's just a giant hoodie. It's like a Snuggie, but it's like a giant hoodie, Sherpa lined on the inside, really soft on the outside. Goes down to my knees.
Yeah. It's someone that took a blanket and was like, I can make this into a hoodie.
Yeah, exactly. Got a big old pocket.
And they sold it.
And it's great. I'm about it. But they're one size fits all. So what it looks
most.
Okay, true. Fair enough.
You think yours would fit Shaq?
I think it would fit him like a nice crop top or something.
Would it fit him like a normal
maybe a normal hoodie.
A normal hoodie. He's like, this isn't gonna work, guys.
That would be yeah. It probably would not have big enough arms for him. But it looks very different on Tony than it does on me.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Yeah. It's great. Because the sleeves for her are probably about a foot past where they should be for her hands. Whereas for me, I can put my hands in the sleeves. Yeah. Like I'm back in high school, or not high school, middle school. I was tall in high school, guys. I wasn't, but they just go right up to the fingers on me, so it's perfect.
Yeah. You're saying
I feel small again.
Yeah. For a very big person, it feels normal, but for a normal sized person, it's gonna feel odd.
It's real big, and you're probably gonna have very, very warm forearms or elbows.
Yeah, I don't think I ever get that warmth that I'd want to commit to a Sherpa lined hoodie.
I know, man.
I'm not
my house is so cold in the morning that I put on that and a pair of sweats.
But that's about to change.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have actual flooring, which helps with the heat.
Does it? Oh, I hope so.
Concrete is cold.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's cold out. So
and our windows.
Yeah,
our windows do it a lot too.
We have the same windows.
Yeah,
just get some nice things to cover them. You'll be good.
Yeah, we'll be cool.
And then you'll be like, man, it's too hot to wear this thing. But then you want to wear it, and then you wear it for a little bit, and then you start sweating. You ever get in that problem where you're it's in that middle heat where you're like, I don't know what. That's like, I'm going to wear.
That's like the problem in the summer when I'm like sleeping and I'm like, I don't want to not be under a cover, but it's too hot to be under the cover.
Just a sheet, man.
I do the sheet. Yeah.
Just a sheet.
That's what they need. They need a comfy that's made out of just a sheet.
Just a sheet. But like not a good sheet.
It's just a hooded poncho.
Like the microfiber like or cotton t-shirt sheets.
Yeah.
Like rough. Those ones.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, well, let's get into this. So I brought this up to you.
Yeah.
In our text thread about this idea of talking about our Christmas
right.
And we'll get into what we got for Christmas. But nobody cares about that as much as I think this is important.
Right. And it's much more fun to rant about something.
Right. Growing up.
Yeah.
In my household.
Right.
Socks were a given.
Oh, yeah.
Every Christmas you got socks and underwear.
Yeah.
And every Christmas growing up, I'd be like, ugh, thanks. Right?
Right.
Until I got to high school. Then I started getting Nike socks.
Yeah.
Because I played basketball. Right. And I burned through socks. When you play basketball, those things are gone. I haven't bought Nike socks in a while, though, because I don't play basketball anymore, so they last a little longer. But I'm running really low. So I was like, it's Christmas.
So you were hoping for some socks this year.
And my Christmas was good overall.
Yeah.
My one downfall for Christmas this year, no socks.
That's crazy, man.
I didn't get any socks. None.
Not a single sock.
Not a single one.
Man.
I got shoes. Sorry. I hit the thing and all the mics.
That's okay, man. It's a passion.
I got shoes. I'll talk about those in a little bit. No socks.
That blows my mind.
So it brought a question in.
Yeah.
About we need to talk about the normal person and if getting socks was a thing and amount. Did you get socks this Christmas?
Yeah, I got socks. I got
kind?
Fantastic socks. They're called people socks. And it sounds like maybe they're goofy socks. They're not. They're just hiking socks. I'm wearing them right now.
Are you hiking? Did you go hiking?
No, but they are so comfortable.
I love it. It says PS on it. Like it's got a secret for me, but it doesn't.
Hey, come here.
Postscript socks.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still whispering. They are some of the most comfortable socks I've ever worn.
Like the bamboo?
They're like the merino wool.
Oh, wool socks.
They're hiking socks.
Yeah,
so I wear them with my boots. Actually, the first time I ever got people socks was
that's a weird brand name. Because I keep thinking you're talking about like somebody's socks.
Yeah.
First time I ever got some people socks.
But I can't say whenever I got Psst or whenever I got PS.
PS socks.
Or I can't say whenever I got P socks. You know, like. Right?
Yes, you could.
I can't.
All right, good.
So the first time I got people socks was when we went on our backpacking trip. Like in 2016
on the first backpacking trip.
I did. Well, I was in Cabela's.
How much are they?
I don't know. My wife bought them for me this time. They are kind of expensive.
But they last a long time.
Yeah, they last a really long time. And I still have 2 or 3 pair from when we went backpacking. But over time they've kind of shrunk and they're a little bit tighter now. Mm-hmm. And I love the socks. But
I bet you that'd be good snowboarding too.
Yeah, that's what I wore snowboarding last time. And so she got me like 6 new pair of them. I know.
Dang, that's a lot.
I know. And like a few different colors. Like they got like the muted hiking colors like dark blue and dark green and dark gray. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I'm a black socks person.
I know.
This is dress socks.
Yeah. Then you
gotta
goofy.
You gotta go all out, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have whatever you can find.
The socks, the dress sock, is like the goofy tie of our age. You know what I mean?
I feel like for me,
yeah,
I don't look at it as the goofy tie because the goofy tie was just like it. When a dad puts on a goofy tie,
yeah,
he is not doing it just to be goofy. Like there are dads that did that,
right.
But they were just like it was just like this is what dads do.
Sure.
Right? The dress sock now is like, I am professional, but secretly I'm adding a little flair to this.
No, that's what the goofy tie used to be. At least as far as I understand from my dad.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's like your dad. That was like, oh, because your dad is like that. He's like, I'm going to be fun. I'm going to be a little quirky. That is not most dads. Let me tell you, because I had a dad who was very pretentious about what he wore because he was, real estate agent. Right. It was like, everything was fancy. It was like, no, you this is to look like it's a business thing.
Right.
That's where it shifted. Where like they were the goofy dads. It's I want to be fun. But it was just like most dads wore that because their kid got it for them for Father's Day because that was like what happened. And they were just like, okay, obligatorily I'm going to wear this.
You know what's funny is because it has completely shifted for me. So my dad's like, he's not a goofy tie. He likes the Jerry Garcia ties. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, those are nice.
The ones that are like a lot of crazy
design,
different patterns,
but
and
it's not like a design. It looks like It looks like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
of
exactly.
ties.
Exactly. And he always said, at least growing up, he was like, when you go for an interview, you wear something nice, you very business, very formal, and it's like, but you show your personality with the tie. That was his thing. And let me tell you, I wear the most plain ties now. Like I wear 2-inch skinny ties, and typically they are a single color. The most outrageous
That's
tie
a really
I have,
skinny tie, man.
yeah, it's my typical skinny tie. My most outrageous tie that I have is a light blue 2-inch skinny tie, and it's got a normal color blue and red color blue, tiny little whales in a pattern.
See, that's more than I have. Almost
What's yours?
every single one of my ties is a solid color.
Yeah, most of mine are too.
Unless someone else has bought it for me.
Right.
And I have one bow tie that's not.
I do want a floral tie though.
I have floral ties. Okay, I will say that. I do have.
You're so much cooler than me.
I think I have 2 floral ties. One is like a pinkish.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
It
That's
looks
really nice.
really good, man.
You
With the
wear
blue
that on Easter, right? Yeah.
the blue suit, white shirt, it looks great.
Yeah, I believe that.
But going back,
Socks.
So sock game.
Yeah.
Nikes all day, every day, because I like them. I like the dry fit.
Right.
I like how they just tie on your feet. When I go, I have wool socks for backpacking, for snowboarding, those things. But it's always just like whatever color, I don't care. That doesn't matter. But dress socks, I'm going to be fun. I got some that got like turkey legs on them because it's just fun. You got to be a little outgoing with your sock game, right? But I didn't get any socks for Christmas. And it made me start to think about the fact that when I was a kid, I didn't appreciate this.
Yeah.
So this is my own doing.
Yeah.
People don't get me socks. I got shoes, but people don't get me socks because I appreciate the shoes more than the socks growing up.
It's true.
And I still appreciate the shoes, but now I'm envious of the socks because here's the deal. I buy Nike socks. That's not cheap.
Right.
You know what 6 pair of Nike socks goes for? It's like
$40.
$40.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
But they last me a long time
Yeah.
because I'm not playing basketball all the time. I mean, it's cheaper than those socks probably.
Yeah.
Right?
Probably.
That's like one pair is like $40.
Maybe. I don't know.
But those last probably even longer.
Yeah. And they don't stink after 3 days. Not that I've tried that.
That's gross. You should wash your socks.
This is
today.
the third day I've watched that. Wearing these socks.
That's gross.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're going to get some athlete's foot. But, so I wanted to ask the people if they got socks for Christmas and if they wish they got socks for Christmas. So I'm a no.
I'm a yes.
Didn't get socks.
I don't think I voted on it. Did you vote on it?
I did not vote on it.
Good. So we're
Right.
good.
So I want to know who got socks, what percentage of people, and what percentage of people wish they got socks. So that's just the people that didn't get socks are voting really on that one, I would assume. Maybe some of the people that voted that got socks were like, yeah, I wish I did get socks. Maybe they said they wish they didn't get socks. I don't know. But this is the discrepancy was clear, and this is why I have an issue.
Yeah,
okay?
let me say, you said maybe it's the second one is just the people who didn't get socks and said they wish it. No.
No, but then I was corrected. They could I guess
it's
they could
all
have involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 47% of people got socks for Christmas.
Which is great. But also I feel like
That's a low mark.
yeah, I think it's low too.
Every year, I think this is the first year in my 27 years that I remember. I don't remember all 27, but of my 27 years, this is the first year that I remember not getting socks.
Mm.
Did you get socks every Christmas?
Last year I got socks. Actually, last year I got toe socks.
Let's not talk about that. Let's move on.
No, it was awesome.
No, that's offensive to Paul.
No.
You can't wear those.
We'll sew some together for him.
We'll custom.
It's unoffensive after that point.
We'll buy him some. We'll cut them and we'll crudely sew them.
Really crudely sew them. We're not
we know how to do
it.
it. Yeah. 47%, man,
Yeah.
said that they got socks. That's low.
And for a holiday where you hang a sock on a fireplace or
That's
wherever
true.
and you don't get socks, that's kind of crazy.
That is weird. But the number that's crazier is 63% of people wished they got
Is that
socks
what they said?
for Christmas.
Yeah, wow.
63% of people. Okay, listen. Everybody asked for a Christmas list.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to put socks on it. Nobody.
Right.
Right? Like, nobody I know is like, I really want socks.
Right.
Because you feel weird about it.
Yeah.
Right? Because the reality is, I can buy myself socks,
Right.
but I don't want to.
Right.
Right? Like, I just don't. But I also
You never go to the store because like I just need socks.
Right.
It's something you just pick up.
Right. Like, I don't know who bought socks before, how they bought socks for Amazon.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's the only place I'm going to order socks.
Right.
Right? Because I'm like, I got to go to a store to buy some pair of socks.
Right.
Or a couple pairs. Right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, If someone's asking my Christmas list, I'm putting books on that thing. I'm putting fun stuff. But the reality is, we need to be more aware of getting each other socks for Christmas.
I totally agree. And I think it's a perfect stocking stuffer. 1, funny, because socks and a sock. 2, fills up that whole thing. You know, it's good. It stuffs stuff a lot. And 3, it's one of those just like useful things that you need in a stocking stuffer.
That's true.
That, chapstick.
Yep. I don't need chapstick.
Sunscreen if you're white. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't use chapstick.
Yeah, well,
it's a
that's because you're not
there.
white.
It's a conspiracy. It gets you hooked, man. The moment you need it, you never get off that stuff. Think about it.
I disagree. I haven't used chapstick for probably like 15 days, but there's some days I'm like,
15 days. That's not that long of a time.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is not.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used chapstick in like 15 years because it feels weird.
That's not that long.
It feels weird. I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like the slick lips?
No.
Yeah.
I don't. But I agree. I don't know if it doesn't always have to be a stocking stuffer. See, if you get like cheap end socks, stocking stuffer, right?
Mine were on my stocking.
But you get not high end socks, you can wrap those.
Put that in a box.
Like yeah, you can feel. Yeah.
Okay.
You put in a little box, little Amazon, one of those little cheap little cardboard boxes that just rip when you look at them and they fall apart. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The Christmas ones. Put those in, like grandmas use. I don't know how grandmas always had boxes growing up. Did your grandma always put, like everything was wrapped in a box when I was growing up. Now that I think about it, like the ones from like Dillard's and those things.
Yeah, I know.
Everything was wrapped in a box.
I don't know.
I've never seen that. I don't know where they got those boxes from. There's all these revelations I had this year. As Christmas.
Dillard's, I assume.
But it wasn't always Dillard's though. That we just had when I was growing up. We just had ones that were just plain. There was brown cardboard. Is cardboard brown?
Yeah. Cardboard's brown. Yeah.
Colorblind, but still nailed it.
Nice.
So, 63% of people want socks. So here's my pitch. There needs to be an agreement in every family that someone is going to take care of the socks.
I agree. So, well, let me ask you this question.
Yep.
Did you buy socks for Erica?
No. But I was over budget.
You're part of the problem, man.
No.
You are. You're part of the problem.
No.
You can't say everybody needs to buy socks and then say that you didn't buy socks and that's not part of the problem.
Let me say this.
What?
I was going to buy my wife socks.
But you didn't.
But here's why.
Okay.
They're in the Amazon cart.
Yeah.
I got my wife high top trainers for working out.
From Noble?
From Noble.
Yeah.
They're nice shoes.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
I wasn't sold that she was going to like them.
Mm-hmm.
And to get high top shoes, you then have to buy high top socks. Theoretically.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
She doesn't wear high top shoes.
Okay.
And so I wasn't sold that she was going to like them. So I was like, hey, you're going to have to get high top socks for that. And she was like, okay. And she's like, well, I'm going to wear them. So she wore them with low top socks, just did a light little workout.
Yeah.
She likes the shoes. So now I'm going to buy her socks. But I wasn't going to commit to buying her white Nike socks. Because, she's got to have the whole look. It's got to.
Right, sure. Totally.
We're working out in our garage. No one can see you, but it's still got to look good, right? Yeah.
But you can see you.
Right. When you feel good, you work out better.
Yeah,
Everyone knows that. And you're like, I look good, so I feel good. So
I look good. I work good.
Amen, brother.
I lift
right?
good.
I work out in my suit.
Yeah.
But so I didn't buy them because I was like, I wanted to, but I was like, man.
So it was a sock rain check.
If I buy super expensive like shoes and then also expensive Nike socks, and then she don't like the shoes, what am I gonna do with socks? I'm not gonna send those back too. That's too much work, man. I'll just wait till afterwards.
Fair.
It's the same Amazon account. She can see everything we buy each other at Christmas time. Yeah. It's like, don't look in the Amazon cart. I'm like, well, I have to because I have 4 things showing up tomorrow. That are for other people.
Yeah.
Craziness, man. We need separate Amazon accounts. That's all I'm going to
say. That's what we have. I use my family's and she uses her family's. Works really great on Christmas.
Well, we just use our own.
Yeah.
She'll just be like, don't check. And then she'll like archive stuff so it's hidden.
Oh, that's smart.
But... So I agree. I did not buy socks this year. I bought a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
We are already over budget.
I have a question though.
Yes.
For your theory, you said somebody needs to take care of making sure everybody gets socks.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets that person's socks?
That's
everybody else. Is that the gift that year?
No. So here's what I'm saying. Because family dynamics are different, right?
Right.
Every family a little bit different. You got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be the sock person. Okay.
Do they get socks for themselves though?
No.
Okay.
And then someone else has to be the designated person for the sock person.
Okay. Gotcha.
Then you have 2 sock people.
It's like a non-secret Santa.
Everyone needs 2 socks. You have 2 sock people. That's it.
All right.
Done deal. Or the other way you do it, Secret Santa, but everyone gets someone else's socks.
That's a good idea.
But here's a problem. Here's a problem with that.
Yeah.
You get different people like different socks. Someone going to come in getting you some, Nike Dry Fits, and you're like, man, I really wanted some people socks. And I'm like, I'm getting, toe socks, and I'm like, I'm never wearing these. Now we got an issue. So if you're the sock person,
be a white elephant.
Right? But if you're the sock person, it should be a white elephant, and it's got to be like, you got to get them what they'll wear.
Yeah.
Because or else it's just a pointless exercise.
Yeah.
Because socks are supposed to be functional. If you do a white elephant for fun, get whatever you want, man.
Yeah.
Just mess with people. That's the best. It's the best when someone opens something and they're like,
toe socks.
Thanks. Right? But like,
I don't have toes,
if we got
so.
Paul toe socks, that's just like rubbing salt in a wound. We can't do that to him.
I kind of want to do that now, though.
No, I think it's been done to him.
You think so?
Yeah. I vaguely remember a conversation where we talked about that, and I think he cried.
No, he didn't. He did not cry.
I mean,
I've never seen Paul cry in my life.
I have.
I might have too.
Yeah, I'm closer to him than you. Ha! Like,
I mean,
it's because we
physically,
sit on the same
yeah.
he's not here right now, so that's why we're talking about him. Like he's not
which
here.
way is New Mexico?
Wait, what do you mean? Like directionally?
Yeah, directionally.
It's east of us.
It's east, but is that this way?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah.
It's like
that's
this
that way.
No, it's like this way.
Does
We've
that-
had this conversation multiple times.
Doesn't
in my
that
house.
look out to the 101?
No, that's that way. Trust me.
That's that way.
Everyone forgets that when you come in off the freeway, you start to turn and it disorients everyone. Charlie's argued this with me 1,000 times. She's like, no, it's it. I'm like, no, I live here. Trust me. It's that way. I know because the sun comes through this. There's a window right up here.
Right.
In my bathroom.
Yeah.
And you're taking a shower and you're in the midsummer time and all of a sudden it's like 6 o'clock and that thing is like, let me burn your retinas.
Right. No, I'm thinking about it now, and I think I understand because you got the apartments right over there. If you go outside your back door, that's got to be east. I get you.
Yeah. Everyone can figure out where I live now based off this.
Yeah. Lives somewhere that has an
head
east.
west and you'll find me.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Moving on. I don't know why you asked that, but how has adulthood changed? Oh, this was the great question after this.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
How has adulthood changed your view on presents? It has changed my view on presents because while I love the like, hey, let me get you something that I just think you would like.
Yeah.
That's fun, and it's a sweet part of getting presents.
Right.
There also has to be a functionality.
Yeah.
Someone in the family, at least one person, has to be the functional gift giver. And it doesn't have to be just one designated person, but if you got a family that's like, we just all want to be super sentimental, that's super nice. Someone's got to be functional. That's my thing, man. Like, we can't all just get each other sweet, like pick paintings of each other.
Right.
That'd be cool one Christmas. But prolonged, be like, hey, man, I don't want any more of these.
I don't want a painting anymore.
Give me some socks.
This is the same painting as last year.
Like, you get, like, put into a box of something.
Right.
Like, my wife is llamas.
Yeah.
She admitted she likes llamas.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like things. Because then people...
You hate everything.
I hate everything but shoes.
Yeah.
I like Jordans. So... You want to get me those? I'm good for it.
What if I got you a shirt with Jordans on it? What if I got you a llama with Jordans?
I'd wear a shirt with Jordans. Erica likes llamas. So people buy us llama stuff. Well, buy her llama stuff.
Yeah.
She's not mad about it. She likes llamas.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, it becomes overwhelming.
Is it too many llamas?
Because what do you do with all llamas?
Right.
Right? And then everyone's like, it's Christmas stuff. Let's get our llama thing. Because I don't know what about Christmas. Everyone thinks llamas and Christmas go together.
Yeah, they do.
Apparently.
Yeah.
All this llama stuff. She didn't get much this year from llama stuff, which is good. But, it happens. And all of a sudden you're like, hey, I appreciate this, but I don't want another llama shirt. Yeah. And she's never says.
Right.
This is me internalizing for her. But that's what I'd be like, hey, thank you. Next year, can you just give me like a solid black shirt that I wear 98% of the time? Like, what those shirts are great? When someone goes on vacation.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, I got you this. You're like, that's cool because it's like a memento.
Right.
And I know I'm not going to wear it super often, but like I have it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's you. I thought of you while I was away.
Exactly.
That's why it's nice.
But every time you're like, oh, another graphic tee.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's because when that happens, it's like, hey, I bought this because I thought you'd like it. And you're like, I don't.
I don't. Gee, thanks. This is a good idea. Like the kid, oh, an avocado. Thanks.
Have you paid attention to my style? I don't wear graphic tees.
It'd be like me going out and buying you a pair of Jordans, being like, "Oh, he'll love it."
I would wear them.
Right? You would wear them.
I would probably not look great in them, though.
But you wouldn't. And then this is why Erica doesn't want me to get her Jordans.
Yeah.
She would wear them. So there's
Right.
been some in our car that I know she'd like.
Yeah.
She's scared to wear them around me because I'm like, this is how we take care of Jordans.
Oh, yeah.
There's a thing about it. She wouldn't do it. She's a Target shoe girl.
You know what I think is funny? Because I think I understand that fear.
Yeah.
Of like, did you look at the time? Are we okay on time?
Yeah, we're good.
Cool.
I think it looks like it says 5 minutes or something. Keep going. We're good.
Yeah, we got like 3 minutes.
Keep going.
But I understand the fear that Erica's talking about, like, being around you wearing Jordans.
Yeah.
Being like, I feel like I'm wearing
That's
Jordans.
how I feel wearing my Jordans around Israel, though.
Yeah, well, okay, so here's the thing, is I think I have a different relationship with you than you and Erica, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think me, at one point, you'd be like, what are you doing to those Jordans? And I'd be like, whatever I want. And
Yeah.
you'd just be upset with me.
I would be upset with Erica, too. Probably more with her.
I think
Because I live with her.
I think I get more joy out of you being upset with me over something like that than Erica would.
Yeah. Because it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, gosh.
Yeah.
And then we laugh about it later.
Exactly. Okay.
But Israel is, this is why I love it. Because Israel and I both have the same perspective. Like, okay, so we talked about this. There's crease guards, all this stuff. I'm not like that. Just wear your dang shoes. Treat them nice. Don't
Right.
if I have Brandon Jordan, I'm not going to go run out back in the mud.
Right.
Because that's just practical. Right? But just wear them.
Yeah.
They're going to get creases. Who cares? But then there's people that just like doing stuff where you're like, man, you shouldn't go paint the new house in your Jordans.
Yeah.
But people do that kind of stuff.
That's true. That's
true.
Disrespect,
man.
Which is crazy.
Disrespect. Like your boots, you should treat those nice too. It's not just Jordans. You have nice. I mean, they're not as nice anymore because they're older.
Right.
But
Well,
when you
okay,
first got 'em,
but-
I'll be like, you need to treat those.
But
things
let me
nice,
tell you
man.
about these.
Oil those babies up.
Yeah. These boots,
They're made for walking.
I got another pair. Oh, they are made for walking.
Yeah.
And other stuff. But Tony got me another pair of these boots because after doing all the house and stuff, whatnot, like these are my only work boots. So I worked in these, and there's a little bit of paint on them. They're kind of roughed up and starting to fall apart, getting kind of old. And so she bought me a new pair of the exact same boots. And so now I have my like, I love these boots and I love them as work boots, but I also really liked them as not work boots.
Yeah. So now you got a nice
So
pair.
now I got a nice pair and a not nice pair. It's great.
Exactly.
Maybe
so now
you need a trash Jordans.
No. I have other shoes that I just trash. They're still Nikes, but I'm like, whatever. But they go through my rotation, right? The cycle of their life cycle. And by the end of the life cycle, I keep shoes. I don't throw them out, and then they become trash shoes.
Right.
Anyways, all that to say, we have to have a functional person on the Christmas team. It's a team. It's a team effort getting people gifts, right? If you're trying to take care of a whole family, it's a team effort.
Yeah.
So someone step up. If you have a family that's not functional people, someone step up and just be like, all right, I got it.
What do you need for Christmas?
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah. Give me your Christmas list of wants and give me one need. That's how Christmas list should go.
There you go.
That's my theory. That's what we
like
need.
Two truths and a lie. 2 wants and a need.
Genius. If we don't get to the need, as you get into adulthood, all of a sudden you're like, hey, family, listen. Thank you very much for the gift card to this restaurant. My underwear has holes in it. Because listen.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. As guys get older, they're less likely to buy underwear for themselves unless it's super comfy. But we're not to that age yet. But man, if the dad thing, I've talked to other people. It's a real thing where dad just they just keep holding on. I see memes about it on Facebook now.
Yeah.
Where it's just at some point, men just give up buying underwear.
Yeah,
they just expect someone else to buy it for.
Yeah.
So if no one's given the underwear Christmas present, like socks and underwear, it's gonna be a rough year.
That's true. I think I could see that happening for sure.
So we got
actually Tony bought me underwear this year.
See, there you go.
I know.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, we have to return.
I had
mine.
outerwear.
Oh, shoes.
But we'll get to that. So, good.
I was gonna say, well, even talking about those needs and whatnot. Our next question was, how do you think that Christmas has changed as you became an adult?
Yeah.
To which somebody responded, "I'm 15," which I appreciate because they were honest.
Yeah.
But a lot of the people were like, I asked for more practical things.
Yeah.
Like your wife, she was like, "Yeah, I asked for lame things like Tupperware."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think that's great.
And we got it.
Did you get what kind?
I don't know the brand that says Tupperware on it.
Oh, it's Tupperware brand?
I think so.
That's bougie.
I don't remember for sure.
We have Pyrex.
I was
though,
looking because
so
a lot of my Christmas gifts are still in this room. I think they're in her office, but
whoa! Did you get a floodlight camera?
yeah, I got a ring light. Hey man, don't spoil my time.
What?
I'm gonna be like Oprah. I'm just gonna start showing off gifts, but I'm not gonna say here everyone gets one. I'm just gonna say I got.
We didn't have enough time for you to show off all those gifts and me to comment
all
on
of them. They just were in here because it was easier than having them out there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so she said Tupperware. Emily, I appreciate more practical gifts. People are saying focus less on the gifts, more on what they, like the actual reason behind it. All the necessities you turned away. This is my favorite. All the necessities you turned away as a kid are like dowry to adults.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, that's for me. Socks.
It's true.
I want socks.
Yeah.
Somebody buy me socks.
Yeah.
Like, that would be just amazing.
No, well, let me ask you this.
But more than just socks, blankets.
Right.
I just
weird?
thought of something real quick. I'm going to interrupt you. We
Okay.
got 2 blankets. You need to remind me after this because they were in a bag my wife opened for us, and there's 2 in there, and she kept both. One of those is mine.
I'm not gonna
listening to this.
I'm not
Erica?
going to remind you of this.
That one's
I'm not getting in
mine.
the middle of your fight.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
No, I remember what I was going to say. Just
Cool.
You looked me in the eyes just the right way, and I figured it out. Nope. Now I forgot again. No. Okay. Question about your sock necessities thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be someone in the family?
No.
I think it does.
No.
Like, what if I was like, "Hey, Ricky, I bought you some underwear."
No. Listen. To ensure
Yeah.
that it is everyone gets socks.
Right.
That person should be a family member.
Okay.
Right. But socks doesn't have to be a family member. And listen.
But even like normal socks.
No, let's just dive into this.
Yeah.
For your wedding, you bought me a pair of underwear.
Yeah, but that was funny. It wasn't necessity. It was different.
Right. I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be. By your own buying, you bought all your groomsmen underwear.
Okay, I understand. That's completely true. But it was funny underwear.
I agree.
So,
but I think socks, different category.
If I had got you a 3-pack of Nike socks for Christmas,
I would have loved that.
I believe you would have opened it and been like, "Oh wow, this is great."
Yeah.
But I think you would have been surprised. You would have been like, "This is not really a friend gift."
I would agree. But if you had asked me like, "Hey, what do you need for Christmas?"
Right.
And I had said that, if we were honest about it,
right.
That's what we need to get. We need to actually ask the two wants and a need. And then that person then has a decision to make.
Do they get the wants?
Do they get the wants or the need?
I think maybe we just go one want and a need for anybody who's outside of the family. Because you got to have your family questions and then your
right. But you have to
questions.
keep your lists separate, or else it gets all sorts of confusing. Because you're like, I want this book, and then you get 4 of them for Christmas.
Exactly.
And then who do you tell has to return it?
All of them.
Right.
You go, hey, I got you this book for your birthday.
You just
the same one.
Someone else. I mean, that happens. I have duplicates, but sometimes, a couple of times, it's been because I forgot I had one. I bought it.
Right.
Yeah, I have a problem. But look how pretty they are.
They are. They're pretty.
What was I saying?
Want and a need.
Oh, yes.
List.
So I think you could still do the 2 wants.
I got the shivers.
and a need.
There's a piece of hair in my ear.
For friends, because you want to give people like an idea, right?
Right.
But here's the hard part when you're talking about friends. And someone mentioned something about this, about like how giving presents is harder, because it is stressful because of the aspect of money associated to it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thing. It doesn't matter. I think people get hung up on that. Like, if you were to have got me socks and I got you, I don't know, whatever, right? Whatever I get you. Something really, really nice. I buy you a snowboard, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're like, oh man, all I got him was socks.
Right.
But that's missing the whole point,
right?
Like, it doesn't matter what you got. Something like, practically, I'm going to use the socks a lot more than you're going to use the snowboard.
True.
Right? So the amount of money put into a gift really doesn't matter. It's like, what was my point in getting you this gift? Like, some people want to be meaningful, and I think that's fine. I'm just saying, like, overall, someone has to be the like, all right, we need clear functioning.
Yeah.
We need a functional person in this group.
Yeah.
Because if we're all just like super sentimental, that's sweet, but eventually it's like, you're just gonna have a closet full of sentimental things,
Right.
and like you're gonna not have any underwear because there's just holes in all.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, and especially with the money thing, because there's been a few years like growing up where like I like doing custom things.
Yeah.
Randomly, but it's not something like every Christmas I have a customized idea for each person.
Right.
But naturally, customized things are so much more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like one year, I customized a ping pong paddle for somebody because it would just fit an inside joke and it was funny.
Yeah.
Right. And those things,
That's a lot of time too.
it's a lot of time, it's a lot of money, but it's the thought that goes into it, right? And some things you just can't do that every year. Right. So
my goal, I didn't do it as much this year, mostly because Christmas was just like, bam, it's Christmas time, and shopping was just a mess this year, and shipping was awful. My goal usually when I do Christmas presents is I want to make someone cry.
Just one person.
Yeah. I like single out one person, and that's like, I'm going to make you cry this year. Just because I want my gift to be functional, yet also really sentimental.
Who did it happen this year?
It didn't. I didn't even aim for that this year. That's most years. But this year just got like, all of a sudden it was the 17th of December, and I was like, I haven't shopped at all. Because normally, like Thanksgiving week, I already have all my gifts.
Right.
I'm a very prepared person.
Impressive.
Yeah. This year did not happen.
Normally, like Christmas week, I don't have all my gifts. Yeah. And especially with Amazon, it's typical. Kind of enabling me.
Right. But this year, like on the 17th of December, I was on Amazon stuff, so I was like, may not get here till Christmas. Right. And it still said Prime on it. And I'm like, I think we redefined what Prime means.
Yeah, how come Prime stops working during December? What's that about?
But, so like...
We should get discounted on December.
I agree. Beth Bezos. But like one year, my dad, we've had this connection. Your grandpa was on the USS Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, yeah.
My dad was on the USS Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
You have a hat that says USS Abraham Lincoln. One year, many years ago, I found this guy, some old dude that does military stuff, old veteran, that he made the parts to create a model of the USS Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, wow.
So like I bought that for my dad. It was very expensive. Like it took a lot of money to save up because it's a lot of work, but it was like thousands of pieces for this model. I don't think my dad ever did it because we like opened it and we were like, oh my gosh, there's no way. Like it's like, this is really like, is a pretty box, but like we attempted it, but it was like, this is going to take years. Yeah. The last year I found a different person that was making like bomber style jackets and different like practical down jackets that are a little more than what you need here. Right. But it was a custom USS Abraham Lincoln, and it was based off of rank and all those things. So I found out his rank and I found all that stuff, and I got this jacket made for him. He cried.
That's awesome.
But that's the type of stuff, right? Like I want to find that gift that is functional, but also can add a element of custom or sentimental to people. It's like, I want you to know I thought about you. Right. I think that's the best.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sad I didn't get to do this year.
Yeah, well, and I think that
I went
that
more
needs
funny
to be
this year.
Yeah, and that needs to be accepted, right? Because you can't do that every year.
Mm-hmm.
You're
like
gonna
I
run
got
out
you
of
a mug
ideas.
this year.
Well, that was pretty sentimental.
Yeah.
You said I was your national treasure.
Yeah, I did. So. With Nicolas Cage on it. Oh my God. Listen.
I served coffee to a guest in that mug.
Listen. I was like, I'm not sure what I'm going to get Alex. I was like, on all sorts of websites that theology websites and different stuff, like I could get him this, I can get him this. I'm like, I don't know which one of these he has already. And I was like, I was going to text your wife, then I was worried he wasn't going to get in on time, and I had all this stuff. And then I'm like browsing Amazon for other stuff, and I saw it, and I was like, I have to do this.
Right, yeah.
Like it is the funniest thing. And I like paid extras to like make sure it got here
on time
to like ship it here. But it's a mug. Yeah. Did you have it on last time?
I think I did. I think I did, but I think it was because it's like one of those color changing ones. So I think it was blacked out.
It was black. So it's a color changing mug, but when it gets hot, it's got Nicolas Cage's face with like a bunch of flowers on it. It says, "You are my national treasure." Because we talk about national treasure, Nicolas Cage a lot. We joke about it.
I want to make it my work mug. So I like, because whenever I go back to the office, I want it to be the one I use at work and just like go pick up coffee and just always have the "You're my national treasure." Yeah.
But so like for me, it wasn't like sentimental, and I wasn't trying to make you cry with it, but I was like, this will get a laugh. Yeah. Because even you were like trying to look at it, like, because it's all blacked out, and you're like, it's Nicolas Cage. And you're like, you started to like pick it up. there's a good, but in the same way, it's like, it's funny, but it's still practical. Because I was like, Alex drinks a ton of coffee.
I do.
More than most people that I know.
Possibly.
I mean, you work from home right now. So like,
it's really easy.
coffee mugs are great.
Yeah.
You always use a coffee mug when you come over here, even
That's
for
true.
water.
I know. I love coffee
I think
mugs.
it's a little bit strange.
And you know what's actually funny is I don't use coffee mugs at home for water. It's just here.
You just started doing it. Well, I think, I just held your hand a little bit.
I know.
That's so sweet. Other people said like, it was all just practicality. Comfy blankets.
Right.
Oh, man, blankets are a great
Blankets
gift.
are
If you ever
great.
confused at what to get someone, just get someone a blanket. Unless they're really picky about the feeling type stuff, and then don't get them a blanket because blankets have all sorts of different types of feels.
That's true.
Like when we bought your wife a blanket.
That blanket's awesome.
Yeah. You know,
We sleep with that blanket like every night.
I touched.
Just holding it like
Not even like out. You just like folded.
Just fold it, yeah.
I will be honest with you. My wife was starting to get annoyed with me.
Yeah.
I touched every single blanket that I could find in Bed Bath & Beyond.
That's awesome.
And I was like, I have to make sure it's the right one. That was like the third one I touched. My wife's like, this one is good. I was like, no, I have to be sure.
We have to make sure.
So I hugged everyone. I was like, oh, not every color,
Yeah.
right? Because like, it's the same.
You know, it's the feel.
But there was a lot of blankets at Bed Bath & Beyond.
I believe
And
it.
I'm kind of jealous. I've almost gone and bought the blanket I bought you guys for myself.
Honestly, I think because we're going to get a California King, maybe we'll just get that, but it is in California King size. It's heavy, though,
Okay,
man.
the
It's a heavy blanket.
Listen, when I was in high school, you just made fun of girls that had Ugg boots.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, that was.
And
just,
when I was in middle school, I had Ugg boots.
I'm not condoning it. Not moving on past that. I'm not condoning it. I didn't know Ugg made other stuff.
I don't think they did then.
But the blanket I got Tony, or my wife and I got Tony.
Yeah.
I picked it out, just so we're clear. It was an Ugg blanket. I got one for my mom, too, for her birthday.
Nice.
Now, I didn't know I liked Ugg,
No.
but after that blanket, I love it. And then they had the whole sheet set with the comforter.
Yeah.
And I was like, Erica, we should get this. But the one I liked was like $800.
What?
I don't know. It was a huge
No
set.
way. It was not $800.
Dude, it was like $800.
There's no way you can buy a sheet set for more than $200.
No, it was the comforter and everything.
Oh, okay.
It was
maybe,
everything, right?
Yeah.
It was expensive. I wanted it, though.
Yeah.
Erica said no, which is fine. We didn't get it. But last week, I have some dividend money from REI.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I'm going to give myself a Christmas present. For my birthday, I got a $25 gift card to REI. Well,
Yeah.
I found out my REI dividend money, which is money they give you back because you spent so
right.
much money. I spent a lot of money there last year. Was, it was COVID. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to go live in the woods.
Right.
It was like $40.
Yeah.
And they're like, it goes off the 30. You lose it the 31st. I was like, I have to spend it. I got $25. I found a pair of Ugg slippers. This is the most I've ever spent on slippers.
Yeah.
There was $80 for this pair of slippers, for Ugg slippers. But I bought them. They come in tomorrow. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to see him, man.
This is my Christmas gift.
Can you send me a photo?
Yeah, I will.
You
I
do?
will, yeah. I've just totally derailed this.
That's fine.
So what'd you get for Christmas this year? What was your favorite thing you got?
Oh, favorite thing I got.
Just practical. Just like, because, it's easy. We're old now. We go like, oh, I want to be practical. I got a dishwasher.
Yeah, right. I think the favorite thing I got, I really like the boots that I got, but I think the thing that I asked for the boots.
Yeah.
Right, so it was less of a surprise.
Yeah.
Although I did kind of expect to get it for my birthday, which is coming up this next month, but she gave it to me. She got excited and wanted to give me both of them. She actually gave me twice as much as far as cash goes.
Yeah.
How much it cost, as I did for her because she gave me my birthday present too.
She blew the budget?
Yeah.
Okay, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Wait,
Tony and I
I'm
are the
happy
same.
about it. I get more stuff for my birthday now.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll probably just go on a trip, but that's not important. Anyway.
When's your birthday for all the people?
January 17th.
January 17th. You guys, if you don't wish her a happy birthday, not good friends.
Yeah.
Same.
But she got me it's called a Fellow Stag EKG, which to anybody who doesn't
Isn't
know
that a heart thing?
No. It's an
EKG is not a
electric
heart thing?
kettle. What?
I think an EKG is a heart thing.
Well, this isn't.
Okay.
What I got
Electric
isn't.
kettle.
Yeah, it's an electric kettle.
Kettlebell.
And it looks, it's an electric kettlebell.
It lifts itself
It
for you.
lifts itself. It's great. I don't even have to do any of the work.
You get buff just sitting there.
No pain, all gain.
Electric kettle.
It's an electric kettle. So it's electric. It's a gooseneck kettle. Yeah, I know. So essentially, I'm going to show you because you're going to like this kettle, man. I'm telling you.
It's the gooseneck.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm showing you.
How long is this gonna take? Should I talk about what I got? Because I have it right now.
No, I'm gonna have it up here real quick, but just hold for like 35 seconds.
That is a long
I know
time.
that's a way too long of a time. I found it.
Okay,
this is it.
That is cool. Okay.
It's pretty nice,
It's
right?
Pretty nice.
It's a
I don't
very
think I
expensive
needed to
kettle.
know that it was called a gooseneck. Though.
Well, gooseneck is when it's like got the spout that's coming from the bottom of it up at the top.
Yeah.
Because then you can control the water a lot better. Because you just tilt it over a little bit, and it's for pour overs, right? It's a coffee thing you wouldn't understand.
So you got a gooseneck kettle.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with having this as your favorite gift, is that nobody understands why you're excited.
Listen. I think the kettle's cool. You just hyped the gooseneck part. I feel like
it's important.
I didn't know that. I'm not a coffee person. I don't do pour over coffee. I think the electric kettle part's cool.
It is. It's great. And
does it have a plate you have to set it on?
Yeah, you set it on a plate, and it's so simple. It's like so minimal. There's just a little dial and a little screen, and you press the dial, it turns on. You turn it to the temperature you want it, gets it right to that temperature.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about
Let me hear. You're gonna talk crap about my kettle?
No, I'm not.
Good.
I think it's cool.
It is cool.
We're getting to the time period in life, where people are reverting. Right? For a while, things were like, I want my thing to do more things.
Yeah.
I want more. I want more options. Now people are like, I want a kettle that has one dial, button.
It's
you think
great.
about this?
It does exactly everything I need it to do.
Technology for a while was going to like more buttons, more options, more things, more. Now people are like, no, man. I want an electric kettle that all it does is let me turn one dial, I hit a button. That's all I want. I don't want to have to do anything. I don't want to have to think. If it turned itself into its own heating source of like, I didn't have to touch anything, even better.
If it could read my mind, just go, it wants water, gets water for itself. And
if you could just say, Alexa, turn on the kettle.
I bet you it has some sort of Bluetooth configuration.
Probably.
I haven't looked into it, but I bet you it does.
Yeah, probably. Mine is not that high tech.
What? Oh,
Mine was also a surprise. Funny story in this.
Yeah.
My wife.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
She does not understand shoe game.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I tell her. She doesn't listen. Because she doesn't care.
Right.
Which is fine. She appeases me in this conversation. So she was quite confused. And from my understanding, texted multiple people to try and understand.
Including me.
What I was looking for.
Yeah.
The hilarious part is I was never asking for this for Christmas.
Yeah.
These shoes. I did say they were the next pair I was going to buy.
Right.
Because of the practicality of the color.
Yeah.
Because it was about the color. I already have these shoes. I just wanted a different color. I had showed her these on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
Like, because I have them as a want in my Go app.
Yeah.
And she still had no idea. She started looking for them. So my wife got me a pair of Jordan 1s. Which, like, that's the coolest sentence I've ever said at Christmas time. Just saying. Like, my wife got me 1s, which is cool. Here's the problem. When you say 1s to a person that doesn't know sneakers,
dude, I feel you.
That could mean a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I got an electric gooseneck kettle. I'm like, what?
And you know what's crazy? Is in the coffee realm of people who really like niche coffee and pour overs and being pretentious about it, I could have just been like, my wife got me a Fellow. And they would have known. They would know.
They would have known. See? I feel like Jordan is a little bit more well-known than Fellow.
Maybe a little bit, right? A little bit, yeah.
But my wife is like, hey, I'm going to buy your Christmas gift this week. Like, because we were talking about our bank account, making sure we didn't both buy hundreds of dollars worth of stuff in the same week. Be like, we couldn't pay our mortgage or that.
Right.
Thing, you know? Making sure we paychecks line. And she's like, it's going to be like $300. It's like, what are you getting me? Right? Because I'm like a curious person. I'm like, I want to know.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not going to tell you. She's like, but it's something you want.
Right.
I know you want it. I was like, okay. And I'm like, I don't think I asked her for anything that was $300. Like, and I was trying to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. And then she finally then she's having issues ordering it. And she's calling me about her card and all. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, do you want me to look? And she's like, no, you can't look. It'll ruin your Christmas present. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I don't know how to help you because do you want to use my card? Like, well, this is, I just don't know. Then she finally figures it out. And the next day she's like, it was like half of what I thought it was going to be. Now I'm super confused because I'm like, what did you think you were buying that all of a sudden is 50% off? Like, what is going on?
Like, is it the Uggs bed sheets?
The $800 are now $400. But these are shoes she got me.
Oh, they're so sick.
See, and one of the reasons I like these is because our Oddcast hoodies that we have.
I know. Yeah.
They match perfect.
Yeah.
And I wear that hoodie all the dang time.
Yeah, you do.
And I wear 90% of my wardrobe, probably 95% of my wardrobe.
Yeah, sure.
Is black jeans, a black t-shirt, a white t-shirt, or a tannish sand hoodie.
Yeah.
That's what I wear.
Yeah.
I have so many black t-shirts in my closet because I love them.
Sure.
I was like, I need a pair of shoes to rock with this hoodie. And she's like, for the one outfit? And I was like,
yeah.
I have 4. I have 3 hoodies that are that same exact color.
Wow.
All different.
Yeah, yeah.
Different brands.
Right. But it's a good color.
It's a great color.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need a pair of shoes to rock them with my black jeans.
Yeah.
I love it. She came through. But the shoes she was looking at that weren't these were Air Force Ones, which is a completely different shoe. Same makes, right?
Right.
Nike.
Right.
Overall company.
Totally.
Completely different looking.
I saw them.
Much more tan.
Yeah. Much more
it's
tan.
like, and also, but here's the mind of a normal person. Hey, they're much more expensive. They must be the ones that he wants.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I would have been like, oh, I love them.
Well,
but I didn't.
What was funny is she texted me and Paul in a group chat
Yeah.
and was like, is this what
Yeah.
Ricky wants? And I was like,
The two
no idea.
The 2 shoe guys in our group.
I was like, if there's anybody whose shoe game is very different than Ricky's, it's mine. Maybe Paul.
Yeah.
Paul wears one pair of shoes most days.
Yeah. His work boots.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Converse that are green.
Yeah, but she told me she texted like everybody at your school and Israel, and I was like, okay,
Israel.
you're in better hands
Yeah,
over there. Like
yeah.
you'll be fine.
Israel was definitely going to be the most helpful.
Yeah.
He understood.
Yeah.
And we talk about shoes all the time. But my most practical gift, my parents, 2 things. I got a knife, a very, very nice knife to cut brisket with. Nice. I mean, cut other stuff, but cut brisket.
Yeah. Is it that one that's in that long?
It's in that long box right there. And then a Roomba vacuum.
You got a Roomba?
Yeah.
Gosh, I hate how excited I was about that. Oh my god.
I don't know if it's an actual Roomba, but it's one of those type of vacuums.
But they're so cool.
It's got a mop feature on it.
You have the mop one?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
that?
it. I just got so loud on this
You
thing.
did. But here's the thing. We've talked about this, I think. I'm weird. I like vacuums.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I like vacuuming.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this.
I want one of those so bad.
Right? But I'm still going to vacuum with my own vacuum. Is that weird?
Well, I mean, are you going to vacuum just as much?
No, not just as much.
That's
but
not that weird.
I still like the vacuum.
Yeah.
It's just the perfect straight lines, man.
Yeah.
Anyways. Other people, someone else said an electric kettle. Did you see that?
No? What?
Yeah.
Who got the electric
I can't say
kettle?
their name because we said we wouldn't do that anymore. Somebody also got an electric kettle. People got air fryers. Hey, look at that. You like those.
Hey, air fryer. What's up?
Your wife said perfume. Did you get a perfume?
I got a perfume.
Well done. Necklace. Someone said a t-shirt. Someone said car stereo. Paul got a pasta maker.
That's cool.
He's Italian.
Is he? I thought he was just New York, which is just American
I
Italian.
think he's Italian.
Yeah,
I don't know. We don't know. But anyways, to end this off, here's the one that I thought was fun. And I've thought about this more. I've been more introspective.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? You asked a question. You asked it kind of pointed.
Yeah.
Which of these parts of Christmas is the best?
Yep.
And then you put one right answer.
I did. I had to.
You put family.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is your answer. And I was like,
It's also Dom Toretto's
right
answer.
there. Yeah, family. Good one. Fast and Furious, best movie series of all time.
Yeah.
But there was people that didn't put family. Now, some people put present, which is fine. And I started thinking about this
Which is
more.
a great part.
Some people got weirdo families, and they're like, you know what? I really want to hang out with my family.
Right.
That's fair.
Right.
I mean, I don't know your situation. Some people put the food. Both those I can understand.
Yeah.
The 4 people that put decorations,
Who did that?
no one that you know.
Okay.
They're all people that I am in touch with
Yeah.
as peoples. No. That isn't I understand I'm a Grinch and don't like decorations. There is no way decoration stops family, food, and presents for Christmas.
Not
time.
even close.
Not even close. You could be the coolest decorator of all time at Christmas. It's still not going to touch food.
Right.
And food is 3rd on my list.
Yeah. That's
It's not
true.
coming even close.
Like if you were like, hey, you want to come over for dinner, or like, hey, you want to come over to go look at the lights in my neighborhood? I'd be like, definitely dinner. If I have to choose, dinner, 100% of the time.
Right, like all of our friends are like, let's go walk to that cool house near your house that has lights. And I was like, all right, like, cool. I'm colorblind, man. Cool lights, it don't matter to me. They look the same, right? And they're
but
like,
even if they didn't,
it's
good.
It's just like, oh yeah, cool. Can we move on?
Yeah, it's fun. Like decorations are great.
We're about out of time, so we have to wrap up.
Yeah,
but
we
let's take a pause right here, and then we'll jump back in. So we'll wrap up. You can get to your wisdom in just a moment.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had a wisdom.
I understand if it's not family, but it should not be decorations. That should not be your favorite part. And listen, it's your opinion. I'm just saying you're wrong.
Yeah, it's a wrong opinion.
I agree.
And when we agree on something, it's probably because it's objectively true.
And I just do that without looking. I mean, I was looking at the camera, but that is confusing to look at that camera and also see you because you're here. Mind trip. What's your wisdom? Wait. Before you get to that, what was your most practical thing that you liked?
The most practical thing I got?
I said my favorite thing and most practical thing that I liked.
Honestly, most of mine were practical. Like the boots are practical. The socks, practical. The socks, very practical.
Yeah,
I've worn them every day since.
Same pair.
Same pair.
It's the 28. Still rocking them.
And then, I mean,
at this rate, you won't have to. You wash them as often as you wash your towel.
I know. I might just
remember those episodes. What a long. This seems like forever.
I've grown so much.
I know you have.
All I did was just get married to somebody who will wash the towels.
Yeah,
which is good.
Look at you go, man.
Look at me go. And then so I think honestly the most practical might be the kettle.
Wait a second.
What?
You adjusted your hoodie. That's in the center.
My
now.
beanie? Yeah, I did. I went to the bathroom.
You took a bathroom break and you adjusted it. You said you weren't going to. You're a liar.
You
lie to the people.
Like I said, I'm growing.
That are listening with their eyes. You lied to them.
I lied. Yeah, I did.
You did. Continue with your wisdom. Oh wait, you said the kettle. The kettle is cool.
The kettle's sweet, and I've made tea with it every day, and I can't wait because we're not fully moved in yet, right? I can't wait though. Once I move
all your stuff is there, right?
Yeah. Okay. But it's just not in the house.
Right.
And I have a whole coffee bar that I need to set up once we get everything. Don't laugh at me. Whatever. I'm gonna talk to you guys now. I have a whole coffee bar I gotta set up. I'm talking to the odds to people.
Here's where I laugh. I haven't been in your house since we painted.
It's true.
And I understand the floor is going in right now.
Yeah.
Of all the things that you have to set up in your house that you have not fully moved into, you went to coffee bar first.
Of course. That's what I'm talking about. With the kettle. Listen.
Okay. I'm listening.
It is the perfect kettle for a pour over. I hate you so much. No. It is. No. It is the perfect pour. I can't even speak. The perfect pour over for a. You said the perfect pour over.
Okay, no. Here's why I'm laughing. Because you're talking practicality, but for most people, I would venture to guess that at least 75% of our people that listen, if they're coffee people, they buy their coffee or they're Keurig people.
Yeah, probably.
So like the practicality side of for me is like I grind my own beans. That I feel like is a little bougie. And you're like, what? I got an electric kettle. And this most practical thing is a pour over or a kettle for a pour over. Our mornings are just our mornings are just different. Yeah. I would love it if you lived in my house and you do that for me every morning. I'd be happy, man. I would love it. I just don't have the mental fortitude to do that in the morning.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm not committed because I have to drive too far.
Yeah.
It's not worth getting up extra.
It takes like 8 minutes of constantly like looking at a coffee. Like you can't like just like press a button and then leave.
Yeah. I would need a Keurig coffee to be awake enough to focus for 8 minutes to make the pour over coffee.
Man, honestly, I probably would too. I used to do it all the time in coffee. Me and my buddy, I used to do it all the time in college.
Okay, we got to wrap this up. We are tired.
Yeah.
You did it all the time in
college? I did it all the time in college. We'd wake up at like 5 a.m. before classes. We'd make pour-overs together. It was great.
Yeah. Now we're old, and we want socks for Christmas.
And we had way worse kettles back then.
I don't know. Now you just
I'm getting lazy and bougie.
Now you got this kettle. You want the kettle to make its own pour over.
I do. I really, it would be great. And you know what's even worse? Getting just a drip coffee machine probably is going to make your coffee better 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Don't be bougie about your coffee.
Yeah, unless you take,
unless you know what you're doing, which Alex does.
Well,
most people don't.
I'm okay.
You know what you're doing.
I know more about what I'm doing than you know about, but the people who really know what they're doing,
you know more about what you're doing than 9.9 out of 10 people listening to this.
That's probably true.
That's what I'm saying. Get a Keurig, people. They're awesome. I got a Keurig for Christmas. I bought it for myself as well.
Yeah,
I had a bunch of gift cards.
That's nice.
Well, I really bought it, and then I'm gonna save it, put it here, and then I'm gonna take our old one to my school.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
In your room, so that all the teachers come in and say hi to you.
No, all the other teachers already have one. Well, most of them.
Oh, nice.
I'm behind the curb.
Yeah,
and they have one in the lounge, but I just don't want to have to walk that far.
Fair enough.
Sometimes it's just like.
Yeah, it's just more places to ruin the ones.
Give them the wisdom.
Get a kettle, I guess. Or a Keurig.
Get a kettle. We all just need a kettle. Or a Keurig. Whatever one. Get
a Keurig so you can wake up, have a Keurig, use a kettle to make, I don't know, tea or something. It's way too hard to make a pour over if you don't want to get into it. You can make a tea very slowly.
You know what I know is a thing, though? Is it called Chemex?
Yeah, a Chemex.
See? Chemex.
Yeah.
I know things.
Looks like an hourglass that you pour coffee into.
They're cool looking.
They look
I like
really
the ones
cool.
that have the wood in the middle.
Yeah. I used to have one of those, but it broke.
That's sad.
But also, it's not the best way to make a pour over, so it'd be cooler as like a pot.
It's very hipster looking.
It is very hipster looking.
Well, we hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a happy, happy New Year. And we look forward to another full year of being odd with you guys. We've done this. Is crazy. This has been over a year now.
What? Real quick, before the end of this next year, it's the year of the what for our Oddcast? You have to fill it in. This
What?
is the year of the.
I don't know who. I don't
This
know
is
what context.
for our podcast. I really can't speak today. You got me all riled up earlier.
I'm at a kettle. It's the year of the kettles.
That's the year of the kettles. You better make dang sure you get a kettle this year if that's the case.
I have kettlebells. Does that count?
Yeah, sure. That counts.
Nailed it. I think this year,
Happy year of the kettles.
for the people, it should just be the year of getting someone a practical gift. Just cause.
Just not for Christmas.
Not for Christmas, not for birthday. Just give someone a gift just because that is either practical or you know that they like and will use.
The Oddcast. Year of practicality.
Amen.
There we go.
Put that on a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Do people still use those?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right. Well, you can't talk anymore. Your wisdom's over.
You're right. I'm done.
We love you. Thanks for listening. And remember, stay out.